Throw something at me, I can handle it.
And you're prepared for this weather too.
Yeah, and you know what? It's going to be a real roller coaster, that's for sure. I have temperatures starting off the day in those low 80s for the most part. 83 in Waco, 82 in Temple, 81 in Killeen. But I'm watching our next frontal system. Now, this brought a little bit of shower activity to North Texas yesterday. It's not expected to bring really much of that today, but it is leaving our humidity on the higher end of the spectrum. It's also brought in by those southerly winds, so our heat is going to be pretty brutal as well. Yeah, so brutal that we are back with an excessive heat warning for your Thursday, and we're likely going to have it be extended going into Friday. We'll keep our eye on it, of course, but we're talking about heat index values up to about 110 degrees, air temperatures up to about 106. So how bad is it going to be? Well, by your lunchtime, we're already in the upper 90s going for your lunch. Maybe go inside for your lunch break if you can. After school today or after work, whichever you're doing, well, we're going to be back up to about 104. And more than likely, it's not even going to feel that cool outside. Could I say that? Yeah, because our actual feels like it's going to be around 108 to 109 during that time frame. So not only is it going to be really hot, but it's going to feel even hotter. So much so, it's almost going off of my chart. Then again, I always said everything is bigger in Texas, and that goes for our heat as well. All right, overnight tonight, mostly clear skies. I have 80 degrees. That's just because it's going to take a while for the temperatures to cool down given how hot it's expected to get by this afternoon. Here's the change that we all really are looking forward to in the Futurecast. It's not going to really be coming in until Friday overnight. I'm looking at around midnight or so on your Saturday to about 1 a.m. Some pretty strong thunderstorms along the I-45 corridor. Then they're going to dissipate by the morning. Then I don't really see much until we go into Sunday, when we start to see a little bit more in terms of rainfall projected by the evening. Then on Monday, even more widespread showers and thunderstorms, and same goes for Tuesday. A lot more activity is expected over the next couple of days. So much so, I have a severe risk going into our Friday night. Level 1 severe risk, so I'm just looking at some gusty winds and some small-sized hail for now. Of course, we'll keep you updated if that changes, but hey, I'll certainly take it. No tornadic risk right now. It's a little bit early in the season for that. We'll see that pick up once we cool down a good bit more. All right, here's your rainfall forecast. Again, it's just barely hitting central Texas right along the I-45 corridor. Of course, some of that stuff will certainly change. What is really changing right now is Hurricane Lee in the Atlantic Ocean. Already a Category 1 storm, projected to be a Category 4 major hurricane by tomorrow afternoon. That's pretty crazy. No impacts to land right now. Of course, we're going to keep you updated because it's going to be a major hurricane just sitting there in the Atlantic, so we want to see what it does. All right, your 7-day forecast. Temperature is staying pretty brutal over the next couple of days, but once we go into Saturday and Sunday, those rain chances do come back, and their daily rain chances, they're going to be relatively limited. Models are still not exactly certain where that stuff is going to be, but notice how much cooler those temperatures drop down to. I'm certainly not going to complain when we have highs in the 80s by next week.